Alright guys, welcome back to another video. Yes, that's right, we're on number 16. Day number 16 of December. Ho ho ho, I should say. We're getting very quite close indeed to Christmas Day. Or to New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve? I don't know. Anyway, yes, if you have no idea what this is, or what I'm even doing, or who I am, then what are you doing? Go check out my first video on this series. But if you do know what's happening, who I am, what I'm doing, then, well, first of all, I'm sorry. But second of all, let's just get into the linkage. Yes, so the first trick of today's linkage is a twisted sonic from 2-3 to 1-2. That's right. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, today is the first intermediate day. Woo, let's go, yay! But what does that mean? For all you beginners, too bad, but you just gotta step up your game and become intermediate, right? Yeah. Back in my day, yes, I'm going on a bit of a tangent, sir yap a lot, but back in my day, calling people intermediate or being called intermediate was seen as such a sinful thing. No one was intermediate. You were either beginner or advanced. There was no in between. And intermediate was mostly used by beginners who thought they were better than most beginners, when in actuality they were all really just beginners. So that's why intermediate had such a bad reputation for such a long time. But hopefully I will bring back the true definition of an intermediate spinner with this linkage. So this linkage starts with a twisted sonic, and then there's an E sonic to 3-4. And you might think that's a bit strange. Don't E sonics go this way? Well, you'd actually be right in saying that the original E sonic went this way. So how can an E sonic go to 3-4? Well, that's actually a moonwalk E sonic. And lucky for you, it's a new trick. It's hard if you don't know what you're doing, but it's easy if you do, as all things in life are. But yeah, so an E sonic to 3-4 is quite hard to do smoothly, and your rotations normally end up something looking like this or like that. It's just not nice. It's just not nice, let's be fair. It doesn't look good most of the time when people do it. You have to do like the kind of motion to really get it looking nice. That was not intentional, but that was kind of cool. But anyway, that's the first two tricks of the linkage. Then the next trick is a pinky bust. That's right, a pinky bust, a palm up pinky bust. Yes, that's why we're starting to get into intermediate stage, whatever that is. Now, the line between beginner and intermediate is a very thin line. It does not look bright blue and as solid looking as this. It's more like that. That's the line between beginner and intermediate. Does that even show up on the camera? Yes, it does. My camera's not that small. Yes, this is the line between intermediate and beginner. Everything in this circle is beginner. Everything over here is intermediate. But you can barely see it. It's like, is it even there? And yes, it is. But the point where you cross over is a bit blurry. So this is probably one of the easier intermediate combos. Or linkages, sorry. And yeah, that's the linkage. But I should say, it's better to end the linkage with a charge. And I'll tell you why. When you do a palm up pinky bust, a beginner's way is to catch it like that. And technically speaking, that's the end of the linkage for today. But if you want to actually go above and beyond, if you want to actually get good execution and good form with your tricks, then do a charge. Like, it doesn't have to be like this, like continuous, just like a charge, because you catch it here, just do a charge like that. A half charge even, if you will. Not like that. Not like that either. How am I failing? Yeah, like that. Just like a little charge, just to make sure you're still going in the right direction. That way you can still link them between other tricks and do other things, and you're not catching it like an idiot, or like a beginner, I should say. You're no longer a beginner. You are now an intermediate. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? Wow, so amazing. Now, of course, you can do continuous. That was very bad. Like that. And yeah. That's basically it. Oh wow, would you look at the time? It's already the end of the video. Oh my goodness. Well, I'll leave you off with this linkage once more. Not that linkage. But until next time, thanks for watching. And I'll see you tomorrow.